Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with some quick tips for you on how to use bonus, commission, and tip income. Just a quick reminder before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of Fannie Mae guidelines. Also, this video was created on December 26, 2016, and the information is subject to change without notice. So let's take a look at bonus income. The requirements is that you have to be able to show a consecutive 2-year history, as well as the fact that it will be likely to continue for the next 3 years. As far as documentation, one of the key forms is the 1005 Fannie Mae form. Now let's take a look at this form. Here's a quick snapshot of the Fannie Mae 1005 form. This can be filled out by the employer, but one key section that I want to point out to you, which can sometimes be a little bit tricky, is question number 14. And this is where it asks the employer if overtime or bonus is applicable, is it likely to continue? And there are some employers that don't feel comfortable saying yes on this form. Ideally, they should check this box. It really is up to underwriter discretion whether or not they will count bonus income if the employer does not check this box. But just keep in mind that can sometimes be a stumbling block when counting bonus income. Fannie Mae does offer an alternative to getting the 1005 form, and that would be by getting the most recent year-to-date pay stub and 2 years of W-2s. And more than likely you'll need a verbal verification of employment. All right, so let's now talk about commission income. So requirements for commission income is that you need to have a consecutive 2-year history, and it must be likely to continue for the next 3 years. Now, there are some cases where Fannie Mae will look at counting commission income if it's less than a 2-year history, but definitely check the guidelines on that. They are a little bit stricter. As far as documentation, if the borrower's commission income is less than 25% of their total annual income, then you'll need the 1005 Fannie Mae form and a most recent year-to-date pay stub and 2 years of W-2s. If the borrower's commission is greater than 25% of their total annual income, then you're going to need a little bit more. You'll need a signed and filed federal tax return for the past 2 years and one of the following items, either the 1005 form or the most recent year-to-date pay stub and 2 years W-2s. Also, in this scenario, you would also need to deduct all unreimbursed expenses from the borrower's commission income. All right, so let's move on now to tip income. Requirements for this are a consecutive 2-year history. Documentation required, the 1005 Fannie Mae form, a recent year-to-date pay stub, and the most recent 2 years of W-2s. Now, if you've got a situation where an employer does not report tip income in the borrower's W-2 income, then in that scenario, you would need to get the IRS form 4137, which shows Social Security, Medicare tax, and unreported tip income to verify that the tips are earned, but also that they're not reported by the employer. All right, well, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org and look for our weekly mortgage tips and videos designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, processors, loan officers, closers, and post-closers. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time.